So, hello dear students, welcome to the live session of Eduins CBSE. Today we will going to discuss about the chemistry part. The chapter is carbon and its compound. So, at the previous live session, we today from the next portion of the text. Okay, so let's start our class together. Please do hurry and join the live session, students. So, student, let's start our class. Aisha, hello Aisha, welcome to this live session. So let's discuss about the carbon and its compound. Today we will going to discuss about the compounds, that is saturated, unsaturated carbons. Okay, so let's start our class. Okay, so once again welcome to Eduins, and this is for your motivation today. Success loves discipline. So Dr. Kalam followed a disciplined daily routine. He planned his work. To plan your day, respect the time, focus deeply on your goal, on your work, and keep learning and upgrade yourself day by day. Review and improve yourself. Review today and improve yourself tomorrow, and always maintain the discipline. You know that discipline beats talent. If you only have talent, then you should need the discipline to maintain the discipline. So, this is our motivation today. And this is for your acknowledgement that Eduins will hail the competition for 15th August 2026. Okay, so the 80th Independence Day online talent competition. Your talent and want to inspire the nation to join the competition. And the categories of the competitions are singing, dancing, drawing, fancy dress, that is go as you like, recitation and short video. So those 6 categories. We have those 6 categories, and there are 2 subdivisions of each categories. One is group A and other is group B. So the students who are want to participate in this talent hunt competition or online talent competition, do join our WhatsApp community. Okay, do join our WhatsApp community, and the registration is free of cost, and last date of the registration is 14th August 2026, and the event date is in 15th August 2026, and the last date of submission of your performance is 16th August 2026. Okay, and at the link in the comment section for your CBSE community. Okay, so this is our contact number 907 333 5777. Whoever wants to compete in this talent competition, do join our community or fill up the form to become one of the students who want to participate. Okay, so this is our online talent competition. Yes, Himanshu, this is free of cost. Of course, this is about the Independence Day 2026 online talent competition. If you want to participate, contact at this number at this in the screen 907-333-5777. There are 6 categories where you can participate on the at the singing, dancing, drawing, or as go as you like recitation short video. Okay, so showcase your talent. This is free of cost. The registration is free. Okay. So the last date is 14th August 2026. Do hurry if you want to join the competition, Himanshu. Okay. Okay. You get all the information from this number, Himanshu, 907-333-5777. You can contact through this number and they guide you what have to do. What you have to do, they guide you. This is our contact number 907-333-5777. Do you have any doubt, Himanshu, about this? Yes, you have to send your performance at the given WhatsApp number, not in this number, okay? They provide you the WhatsApp number where you have to send the performance video. Okay, Himanshu, and the community link is in the comment section. You can join through the link to our community. Okay, there you can get all the information. Okay, so that is our helpline number, Himanshu. You can contact through this number or you can WhatsApp through this number 907-333-5777. Anyone from the comment section want to join this online talent competition to join. There are 6 categories. Okay, and this is very basic. And the submission of the performance, the last date of the submission of the performance is 16th August 2026. Okay, 16th August 2026. Okay, got it? Anyone from the comment section have any inquiry about the online talent competition? Anyone? This is for the student of class 5 to 10. Okay, for the students of class 5 to 10. Whoever want to join this competition, do hurry. Okay. So let's go back to our lesson. This is okay. So today we will going to discuss about carbon and its compound. So types of organic compound. At the very first we have to discuss about the types of the organic compounds. So organic compounds can mainly be classified into the following types. One is hydrocarbon. So what is hydrocarbon? My dear students, what is hydrocarbon? We know what is hydrocarbon from this nomenclature of the name hydrocarbon. So there present two molecules. Okay, one is hydrogen and the other is carbon. So that makes the hydrocarbon group. And the other is haloalkanes, halogenated hydrocarbons. Okay, so at the very first we have to know about the hydrocarbons. So there are various different kinds of hydrocarbons. So there are various types of hydrocarbons. So let's start the hydrocarbon section. Okay, hydrocarbons. A compound that contains only carbon and hydrogen is known as a hydrocarbon. So the very first example is the methane. Methane is a hydrocarbon because the structure of methane is CH4. So 4 hydrogen and 1 carbon produce the methane. So this is the hydrocarbon. Not only methane, there is so much examples like ethane, ethene, ethyne are examples of hydrocarbons. So all are same. All are same. Students, the hydrocarbons. Ethane, ethane, ethyne. So there are difference between the ethane, ethene and ethyne. So we have to know it the difference. Okay, hydrocarbons are important constituent of petroleum and natural gas. So this is very much important for us. Petroleum, also called crude oil, is obtained from the underground oil deposits by drilling. This saturated and which one is unsaturated and which one is unsaturated. Okay, so let's start about the saturated hydrocarbon. And for your hydrocarbon. And for your information, tomorrow's life class is Pol Science. Okay, so political science. So at the very first, saturated hydrocarbons. So saturated and unsaturated. There are two types and unsaturated. There are two types of hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbons are known as alkanes. So there are one type of hydrocarbon that is known as unsaturated type of hydrocarbon that is known as unsaturated, that is bond. So we have to know the number of the bond of two carbon, that is known as saturated hydrocarbon. If the number of bond is 1, that is the saturated hydrocarbon. So we have need 1 valency. Okay, so the most for this covalency, number of covalency, the maximum number is 3 to make the covalency bond. So there the carbon can go through single bond, double bond and triple bond. This is known as the unsaturated hydrocarbon. So this is the saturated hydrocarbon. So definition of the saturated hydrocarbon. What is the definition of the saturated hydrocarbons? A hydrocarbon in which the carbon atoms are connected to one another only through single covalent bonds is called a saturated hydrocarbon. Saturated hydrocarbons are also known as alkane. So this is known as alkane. An alkane is therefore a hydrocarbon in which all the carbon atoms are joined by single bond. So for all the carbon atoms must be joined in the single bonds. The simplest member of this group, so the first member of this group, first member is CH4 methane. So this is the structure of the methane, tetrahedral. So this held the single bond. Okay. So the other examples are ethane, propane, butane. So these compounds contain only carbon-carbon single bonds. Okay. Jyoti Kumari. Hello, Jyoti Kumari. So do anyone know the general formula of alkanes? Do comment the answer, students. Anyone? The general formula of alkanes. तो जनरल फॉर्मूला ऑफ एल्केन क्या है बोल सकते हो ज्योति? सो जनरल फॉर्मूला में क्या आता है कि कितना सारा कार्बन और कितना सारा हाइड्रोजन प्रेजेंट है, तो ये होता है जनरल फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो द जनरल फॉर्मूला ऑफ एल्केन इज CnH2n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2. N is the number of atoms present in the compound. So for methane, we can calculate the number of atoms. CH4. So there is C is equal to number of C atom is 1. So we know that the number of hydrogen atom is 2n plus 2. So N is 1. So 2 into 1 plus 2, that means 2 plus 2, 4. So CH4 is the general formula of methane. So this is the saturated carbon. So now if we calculate for the ethane, so what will be the answer? So C2H6. So the number of N is 2. Number of N is 2. And we know the number of H is 2n plus 2. So 2 into 2 plus 2, that is 4 plus 2, that is 6. So this is the ethane. For propane, if we discuss about the propane, so what will be the number? Propane, C3. We know that prop means 3 carbon. Prop means, so 2 into 3 plus 2, that is 6 plus 2, that is 8. So C3H8. So the structure C3H. So there only need 2 hydrogen, cause the 2 valency is occupied by other 2 carbons. So there is needed 3 hydrogen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 hydrogen present in the compound and 3 carbon. So this is the saturated hydrocarbon and known as the alkane. So alkane, when the carbon is saturated or the bond is the single bond, then the carbon starts with the name eth, meth, prop for the counting of the carbon. So for the number of carbon is 1, that is meth. Number of carbon is 2, that known as eth. The number of C carbon is 3, that known as prop. Okay. For the carbon is 4, this is known as but. Okay, Eva. Now we have to join the N from the alkane. So this is name of the compound. So for one carbon, this is known as meth plus N, that becomes methane. For two carbon compounds, this is known as eth plus N, ethane. So that's how the saturated hydrocarbons are named. Okay, so that is the naming system of the saturated hydrocarbons. Got it, students? Got it? So for your information, let's discuss about the online talent competition, Jyoti Kumari. So this is our 50th Independence Day 2026. That is at the 15th August 2026. This is for the students of class 5 to 10 for showcasing your talent. The competition categories are singing, dancing, drawing, go as you like, recitation and short video. Let's come together to encourage young minds and build. For details, you can contact to this number at the screen 907 333 5777, or you can WhatsApp through this same number. The event date is at 15th August 2026 and the last date for registration 14th August 2026, and this is important, the registration is free of cost. So there is no charge for the registration. So if you want to join the online talent competition, do join. Okay, so this is for your information, and at the comment section the link is provided. Okay, if you want to join the community for 15th August or the 80th Independence Day, you can join through the link that provided at the comment section. Okay, and you can also join our CBSE community through the link provided at the comment section. Do scroll and then you can find the link. You can join through the link. Okay, so there are two communities, one for our online talent competition and one for your CBSE live update. Okay, so you can get the updates of live or schedules of the lives at that community. Okay, so this is for our competition, and this is our website www.eduins.in. Okay, so this is saturated hydrocarbons. So we have to discuss about the unsaturated hydrocarbon. So now we have to know about the unsaturated hydrocarbons. So there are unsaturated hydrocarbons because there two bonds are left. One is double bond and the other is triple bond. So for the double bond, if the carbons have alkenes, and those carbons who join through bonding through the triple bond known as the formula for alkenes. The general formula for alkenes are CnH2n, and for alkynes that is CnH2n minus 2. So we need some example of alkene. Anyone from the comment section anyone know the name of or example of the alkene compound? Anyone from the comment section? Can you give the example for alkenes? Anyone from the comment section? We can state as ethene. Okay, ethene is an example. So we know that for ethene, for it the carbon number is 2 and E for unsaturated hydrocarbon that held double bonds. So C2. So we know that C2H2N, that means C2 2 into 2, that is C2H4. So this is the ethene and this is the example of alkene. Carbon and held the double bond. So there are only 2 valency left. So for there added the hydrogen. Because this is hydrocarbon, so this is the ethene C2H4. For propene, we know that for propene, so we know that C3H2 into N, that means C3H6. So here we can also make the structure. So how the structure of E-propene look? So this is the C double bond. So this is the prop structure of the propene. Okay, CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH3. This is known as propene. This is known as propene. So this is the example of the unsaturated hydrocarbon of alkene group. Now we can easily give an example of alkyne. So give an example of alkyne, students. Anyone from the comment section? Anyone from the comment section? Or ethyne. So ethyne. We know that alkynes means they are present triple bond. Alkynes means this is kind of unsaturated hydrocarbon that having the triple bond of the carbons. Okay, only alkane has one compound that has only one carbon. So for making double bond or triple bond, we need minimum 2 number of carbon atoms. So for the alkene and alkyne, we need the 2 carbons. So that starts from the ethene or ethene and ethyne. Only alkane have the meth group. Alkane have the meth group methane. So there is no methane, there is no methane. So only alkane have having one carbon compound. So for alkene and alkyne, there starts with the number of carbon 2. We have to remember this. This is so much important. So for the unsaturated hydrocarbons having triple bond is known as the alkynes, and the general formula of the alkynes is CnH2n minus 2. So this is the number of the carbon atom. So for the ethyne, there we know that the number of carbon is 2. So for there, H2 into 2 minus 2, cos 2n minus 2. So C2H4 minus 2, C2H2. So this is general formula for 2H2 or the ethyne. And for propyne, so we know prop means 3 carbons. So C3H2 into 3 minus 2, that is C3H6 minus 2, C3 propyne. So propyne, C and C. 3. There must left 1 left, and there only have the triple bond. Okay, so for there the valency is 4, and for this carbon that has the 4 valency completed. So for this carbon atom there only 3 valencies left that occupied by the hydrogen. So this is CH3. This is the CH3. This is the propyne, general formula of the propyne and general structure of propyne. Okay, got it, students? Got it? So this is our part of the saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. So the saturated hydrocarbons are known as alkanes, and the unsaturated hydrocarbons having 2 parts, that is one for the double bond known as alkenes and one having triple bond known as is CnH2n plus 2. General formula of alkene is CnH2n, and general formula of alkynes are CnH2n minus 2. So that's how we can determine this is saturated or not. Okay, and we can give example from each for those 2 sections, cause the carbon only have double or triple bond with another carbon, not with the hydrogen. So for this is hydrocarbon, we need minimum 2 number of carbons to make the alkene and alkyne compound. Okay, so that is our topic for today. So that's all, students. Hope you all understand the unsaturated and saturated hydrocarbons. Hope you like the class. If you like the class, do subscribe our YouTube channel, Eduins CBSE, and thank you for watching, students. Hope we will meet at the next live session of chemistry, carbon and its compound. So take care, students. Once again, thanks for watching. And whoever want to join our online talent search competition, that is the online talent competition of the Independence Day celebration, you can join, and for detailed assistance you can call or WhatsApp through this number 907 333 5777. Okay, students.